Everybody, today we are going to perform the experiment on the isotope impact test or the toughness test for the different metal sample. So we have three metal samples. So this is the brass metal sample, then this is the aluminum metal sample, and this is the steel one. So the purpose and objectives of this experiment is to know how the material resists the impact from the swinging pendulum. So the isotope impact is defined as the kinetic energy required to initiate the fracture, and or we can say that it continues the fracture until the specimen is broken. So in this metal samples we can see that the notch is given. So notch is given for the prevention of the deformation of the specimen. As we know that see the now we will see this is the hammer in which this is the mass m, where m is equal to w equal to m into g. So when we will raise this hammer, so the height from the raised of the mass to the impact point is known as the vertical height, which is equal to the a. So before raising the pendulum, the energy potential, and this is called the potential energy, which is equal to the mga. So after that when the pendulum is released, from this point, so the potential energy will be decreased and the kinetic energy will increase. So kinetic energy at the impact point is equal to the half mv square. So now we will equate the both equation, and we will get the v equal to v square equal to 2ga, where v equal to under root of 2ga. So where we know that the a is the height of the mass raised to the impact point, which is equal to a, and the b is the height of the raised material, as when the pendulum after striking the material goes upward, and the height between the raised part is the b, where a is the equal to the r into 1 minus cos alpha, and b equal to r into 1 minus cos beta, where alpha is equal to angle of fall and the b equal to angle of rise. So here is the 0 point of the pendulum machine. So from the 0 to the rise, this is the angle of the fall, which is equal to alpha, and from 0 to rise is equal to beta, which is equal to angle of the rise. So the initial energy is equal to the mg into r into 1 minus cos alpha equal to wr into 1 minus cos alpha, and the energy after used for the rupture is the wr into 1 minus cos beta. So the energy during the specimen impact is equal to the wr into cos beta minus cos alpha. So we can say that the energy observed during the performing the experiment is equal to w into a minus b. So we can say that this is the whole pendulum performing the isotope impact test. So according to, there are two different standards, ISO and ASTM standards. So according to the ISO standard, we can say that impact strength has the unit of kilojoule per meter square, or the kilojoule per feet. So feet square. So the impact strength is defined according to ISO. Impact strength is defined as the impact energy divided by the area of cross sectional of the metal specimen, and according to ASTM, the unit is the joule per meter, or the joule per feet. So according to it, the impact strength is defined as the impact energy divided by the thickness of the material. So this is the theory I have explained. So now my friend will perform the experiment now. Hello, my name is Mihir Patel, and my student ID is 991350863.
So, my name is Manthan Patel, and my student ID is 991349424. And here it is. I am going to explain about how to do the experiment. and this is the procedure. First of all, this is the metal block, and we have to lift it up to the its secure position and against the anvil, and we are going to install this steel material into this with the help of this gauge, and we are going with the help of this gauge, and we are installed in that position. To tie
Tight it.
to tight the bolt, and the necking center line of this necking is in line with the vise, and we have to fit this material. After this material is fixed, then we are going to we are we are going to hold this pendulum from in the direction, and when the click sound is listened, the material is in a secure position, and we have to close this door, and we are going to measure the reflection. First of all, we have to set at the maximum position of the, and we are going to find this deflection. And first of all, we are going to remove this pin from position 1 to the release position, and this operating lever is we have to move the operating lever to the release up to the release position from the latch position to release position, and we are going, and then remove the pin from the release position, and then we are going to the
Break.
applying the brake, and then after this we are the operating lever is in the initial position, and we have to measure the what is the we can show the what is the this is the deflection of the steel material, and it will show the what is the kinetic energy of the pendulum is affected to this material, and it will show the toughness of this material. The deflection is shows that around 33 it will show the 33 feet pound. Now we can measure the angle of the rise. The beta. First of all, we are going to set this to measure the angle of beta, angle of rise, and for this we have to set this protector for 0 degree and the angle of measure it shows the 0 to 180 to 140. That means the angle is 40 degree. The angle of rise is 40 degree.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Bino Patel, and my student ID is 9913522259. Here now I am going to tell you about the discussion part of this experiment. After doing this experiment, we can say that the steel has better resistance than other samples. It did not completely cut into two parts like in other samples, and still deformed by taking the energy from the impactors. Now I am going to tell you about error analysis. As everyone knows that every instrument has some errors. Same here. The first one is the parallax error, and it's happened by taking the reading.
But now taking the reading with correct method, we can eliminate these errors. And the second one is we had calculate the values of the with the help of formulas and the mathematical calculations. In our experiment, we got 4% of error while taking the steel material, while taking the testing of steel material, which could be the result of frictions and due to some other design of mechanical parts. The third one is instrument error, and it occurs as the instrument. It occurs as an instrumental. We used to measure the angle like this one, like this one. The angle was not the reliable. With these equipments, we can use another equipments for getting accurate angles. And the fourth one is we cannot get exact toughness value of aluminum because it is edge hardening materials. Now I am going to tell you about the conclusion of Bankari. Now I am going to tell you about the conclusion part of our experiment. With the help of isotope impact test, we successfully find the toughness of the three materials. After doing this experiment, we can say that steel has higher impact resistance as compared to other samples. We had also know about how the material is resist to the resistance of the impact from the swinging the pendulums. We had easily calculated the angle of rise and the energy required for breaking the samples.